show you guys how I made my passion fruit guayaba atole. Now, this is the time where I first discovered passion fruit, so I was obsessed with passion fruit, and I was trying to turn everything into passion fruit. So I was like, okay, let's make an atole. So I'm gonna use half a cup of passion fruit, and since I couldn't find the pink guayaba anywhere, I had to get frozen kind. 10 out of 10, do not recommend. In my pan, I'm gonna add about 4 cups of water and then half of the piloncillo and a canela stick. Then I pour half of the packet of the guayaba and my passion fruit. Atole is basically like a hot version of an agua fresca, but thick. And you can turn anything into atole. All you gotta do is add masa or cornstarch. I prefer masa, so I'm gonna use half a cup of masa and then a quart of water. To give it just a little bit more sweetness, I'm gonna add half of a can of sweetened condensed milk, and then I pour my masa slurry into my pot. Once it comes to a simmer, it's gonna thicken up. Now, if you don't like it as thick as I do, then just add more water. If you like it thicker, you can either put more masa or at this point just add cornstarch. And that's it, guys. This is how I made my atole. Hope you like this recipe. Bye! Let me show you guys how I made my vegan champurado. You're gonna need piloncillo or panocha, and we're only gonna put the tip. Let's try to be mature now. Then I add 2 cinnamon sticks, a puck of ibarra, because I looked at the ingredients and it said it didn't contain any milk, so that's what we're using. They could be lying. And while that was smelting, to my blender, I'm gonna add about a 1/4 cup of masa and then my almond milk. I blend everything up, then I pour my masa slurry into the piloncillo chocolate mixture thing that has already melted, and I whisk until it gets to the desired consistency. If you like your champurado more runny, just add a little bit more milk, and if you like it more thicker, at this point you need to add cornstarch. I wanted to foam some almond milk and then put it on top of the champurado, but my frother literally turned this into whipping cream, which at the end of the day, it worked even better. But that's it, guys. This is how we made a simple vegan champurado. Hope you like this recipe. Bye! So we are a little late on the trend, but we are gonna do the, what are they called?
Trend.
I don't know what the hell their trend. I don't know what the hell this streak is called, but we're gonna do this. So we're going to make some room, and then we're gonna add some tequila. I don't know how much. Probably like a shot, maybe. I don't know. A shot of tequila. A little bit of orange juice. Hold up. Some orange juice. So we added the orange juice, and then we're gonna put a little bit of grenadine. And apparently this is your drink, but this one doesn't look cool. Let's put some more. Here you go. Cheers. It's good.
Johnny, ¿y dónde están los botecitos?
Let me show you guys a quick detox and weight loss recipe, but for Monday, because I know some of us are still partying it up and we're not going to start our diet till Monday. This is my go-to recipe whenever I'm trying to jumpstart my weight loss or when I hit a plateau. It's a cabbage soup, but it also has a lot of other veggies. So we're going to cut up a big cabbage and all of the veggies that you guys saw me cutting. The main ingredient here is the cabbage. For the sauce, we're going to use 2 tomatoes, a 1/4 piece of onion, a small piece of ginger, and 2 garlic cloves. You can also use tomato sauce, but I'm going to use a little bit of sofrito because I have it. Add about a tablespoon of olive oil to your pan and then fry up your sauce. Why we fry up our sauce, I don't know. I don't ask questions. I just do what my mama tells me. Then I season up my broth using sazon and adobo that is salt-free. And for salt, I'm going to use a tablespoon of chicken bouillon. Throw my veggies into my pot, and then I fill up the rest of it with either water, chicken stock, or veggie broth, whatever you guys want to use. Cover it up and let this cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. So basically what I do is I substitute a meal using my soup. I know a lot of you guys are going to say that's water weight you're losing. I don't give a damn if it's poop weight. I just want it off. I also drink a cinnamon and bay leaf tea, and this, my friends, is gonna have you losing weight also. Just drink it every day in the morning on an empty stomach, and trust me, you will lose weight. May not be the healthiest way to lose weight, but nobody's forcing anybody to do this. And don't be boring with your cabbage soup, man. Hook it up. Cut up some onions, some cilantro, a little bit of jalapenos, add a little bit of lime juice, some tapatio or some Valentina. Hey, you can even add some shrimpies and chicken and make it a whole ass meal. But anyways, guys, we got this, and hope you like this recipe. Bye. Let me show you guys a little bit of how we spent our New Year's Eve. So by the time New Year's Eve comes, we are fed up and tired of tamales and pozole. I'm sorry. So we made it a tradition that every year we choose a different cuisine from a different culture. And this year we chose Korea. So we made Korean barbecue. Now I must admit, I did go blindsided to the Korean barbecue because I've never had Korean barbecue ever or even seen it. But I did my research to ask questions and did the most. Bought a couple cut of meats, marinated some, dipped some. We did have 2 grills going because there's a lot of us and we didn't want to wait, as you can tell. And even though pho is not Korean, we know that. We've heard that receiving the year with pho is good luck, so we've been having pho for the past couple of years. I don't really know how to pronounce the sides and I'm not gonna pronounce them, but shout outs to my manager who gave me all the recipes and suggestions, and a lot of you guys on Instagram. Then we waited for the year, taking a couple of family shots, a couple of drinks. My sister's fighting with my mom because my mom wanted to play Uno and she's a cheater and makes her own rules, so nobody wants to play with her. As soon as that timer says we're 5 minutes away from the new year, we start getting our champagnes or our apple cider and our 12 grapes. And I don't know if the grape thing is just a Mexican tradition, so if it's not, let me know in the comment section. But basically the 12 grapes represent every month of the year and you eat one and make a wish for every month. But did you guys see how excited Joseph was to receive the New Year's? He's so cute. And here I am making my 12 wishes. And then we finished celebrating the night with the cake that TikTok sent us. Now let me tell you, this cake was freaking badass. The detail that was put into this cake was amazing and it was good. That's it, guys. That was 2021 and on to the New Year's. Happy New Year's. Bye. Let's pack today's lunchbox for my friends and followers. Today I'm making them spicy bacon cheeseburgers with the freshly baked brioche bun. I'm gonna begin by prepping my meat. Now I'm using Kobe beef. I have no idea what it is, but it sounded fancy, so I got it. Then I added some diced jalapenos, green onions, seasoned it up with a little bit of Dos Pendejos seasoning. Yeah, I know. Added a little bit of mustard and then I mixed. For my tortillas, using my tortilla press, then I put them on the flat top. Add a slice of onion on top of the meat, so when I flipped it and stained my sweater, the onion can get nice and caramelized. Add your cheese of choice. I'm gonna use blue cheese, but you can use whatever you want. Then I crisp up some bacon, butter up my buns to make sure they're nice and crispy. On the bottom bun, we're gonna add lots of burning boho hot sauce. Then we add some lettuce, our delicious juicy meat with lots of melted cheese, a couple slices of bacon, some tomato, and some pickles. A little bit of avocado. Then we top it off with our top bun, and there you have it, guys. I had this cute Mickey Mouse parchment paper, so I decided to wrap them in the parchment paper. We got lots of keto guidos in the house right now, so they didn't want a bun, so we made them into lettuce wraps. They basically got everything the other burger got except the bun. So we basically just put everything in between 2 big old lettuce leaves, then we close it up, wrap it up in some parchment paper just to make sure it doesn't go nowhere. Got all of their condiments ready. They're gonna take some ketchup and some extra burning boho hot sauce, put everything in their boxes along with the side of crispy seasoned fries. Of course, the condiments I just showed you guys. I didn't want to leave the keto guidos out, so for their fries, I just cut them up some cucumbers. I didn't have any ranch so that they can dip their cucumbers, but I did have Dos Pendejos fruit seasoning, so that's what I'm putting in there. It's just so that they don't feel left out. For their drink, they had the option between a soda or a passion fruit mango peach tea refresher. Yeah, that's what we're gonna call it. I just gave everything a quick little mix before adding a little bit more passion fruit and mango. And for the keto guidos, they had the option between the peach tea sweetened up with a little bit of liquid Splenda. And that's it, guys. I'm just gonna hurry my ass up, get everything ready for them, including their drinks, so they can come and pick up during lunchtime. Bye. Let's pack today's lunchbox for my friends and followers. Today we're making them Cuban sandwiches. Cuban sandwiches are probably by far my favorite type of sandwich, so I'm very excited to make this for them. We're gonna begin by prepping our meat. We make a couple of holes, shove a couple of garlics in there. We're gonna rub some mustard as a binder, and if you're scared to handle your meat raw, then find your nearest church and go there. And remember, when you add your rub, do not rub your rub. Press on it. I'm just gonna stick it in the oven at 200 degrees for about 12 to 14 hours. I don't care what anyone says. I like cooking mine low and slow, but you can cook yours at whatever temperature you want. Let's look at how clean that bone came out. Once it cools off, because it was freaking hot, shred my meat, and then I begin to make my sandwiches. I'm gonna butter up my buns to make sure they're nice and crispy. Add a mixture of mayo and mustard on both of my buns. Then I add my pork, grilled some ham, add some Swiss cheese, transfer it over on top of the pork. Add a couple of pickle slices, some mustard, mustard, and then I top it off with my top bun. To finish it off, I'm just gonna add a little bit of garlic butter, finish it off on my panini press until it gets nice and crispy. Then I wrap it in some parchment paper, cut it in half for them, and then this is what it looked like. For my keto guidos and low carbers, I straight out told them we cannot do this on a lettuce wrap. So I got some Spanish low carb tortillas, and basically we're making them like a Cuban quesadilla. I add exactly the same things I did to the Cuban sandwich, and then I crisp it up on my panini press. And I wrap it in some parchment paper and foil, and then put it in their box. To go along with their Cuban sandwich quesadilla, they're gonna get a side of carrot fries and a little bit of burning boho hot sauce. The regular Cuban sandwich got regular fries and burning boho hot sauce also. For their drink, they requested the same drink from yesterday, which was a passion fruit mango peach iced tea refresher, but this time I added a little bit of lemon. Give it a quick mix to make sure that everything is well incorporated. And that's it, guys. I'm just gonna hurry my ass up, get everything ready for them so they can come and pick up during lunchtime. Bye!